Questions 1. What can be damaged if you turn the steering wheel when the car isn't moving? A. The brakes. B. The tires. C. The gearbox. D. The engine. Correct answer B. Questions 2. You're looking for somewhere to safely park your vehicle. Where would you choose to park? A. On the approach to a level crossing. B. Near the brow of a hill. C. At or near a bus stop. D. In a designated parking space. Correct answer D. Questions 3. You need glasses to read a vehicle number plate at the required distance. When must you wear them? A. Only at nighttime. B. Whenever you're driving. C. When you think it's necessary. D. Only in bad weather conditions. Correct answer B. Questions 4. What advice should you give to a driver who has had a few alcoholic drinks at a party? A. Wait a while and then drive home. B. Have a strong cup of coffee and then drive home. C. Drive home carefully and slowly. D. Go home by public transport. Correct answer D. Questions 5. You've just passed your first practical driving test. What will you have to do if you get 6 penalty points on your license in the next 2 years? A. Retake only your practical test. B. Retake only your theory test. C. Retake your theory and practical tests. D. Reapply for your full license immediately. Correct answer C. Question 6. You wish to turn right ahead. Why should you take up the correct position in good time? A. To help other road users know what you intend to do. B. To allow other drivers to pull out in front of you. C. To give a better view into the road that you're joining. D. To allow drivers to pass you on the right. Correct answer A. Question 7. What would you expect to find at a contraflow system on a motorway? A. Lower speed limits. B. Wider lanes than normal. C. Temporary traffic lights. D. Road humps. Correct answer A. Questions 8. How should you overtake horse riders? A. Drive slowly and leave plenty of room. B. Speed isn't important, but allow plenty of room. C. Use your horn just once to warn them. D. Drive up close and overtake as soon as possible. Correct answer A. Questions 9. What will happen if you use rear fog lights in good conditions? A. They'll dazzle other drivers. B. They'll make drivers behind keep back. C. They'll make it safer when towing a trailer. D. They'll protect you from larger vehicles. Correct answer A. Questions 10. Why should you take care driving past the man with a cane? A. He's blind. B. He's deaf. C. He's deaf and blind. D. He's physically disabled. Correct answer, C. Questions 11. What does this sign mean? A. No entry. B. National speed limit applies. C. No stopping. D. Waiting restrictions apply. Correct answer, C. Questions 12. You're approaching a roundabout. What should you do if a cyclist ahead is signaling to turn right? A. Give the cyclist plenty of room. B. Overtake on the right. C. Give a warning with your horn. D. Signal the cyclist to move across. Correct answer A. Questions 13. What should you do when leaving your vehicle parked and unattended? A. Park in a housing estate. B. Leave the left indicator on. C. Lock it and remove the key. D. Park near a busy junction. Correct answer, C. Questions 14. What can result when you travel for long distances in neutral, known as coasting? A. Increased fuel consumption. B. Improvement in control. C. Easier steering. D. Reduction in control. Correct answer, D. Questions 15. You're on a motorway. A lorry has stopped in the right-hand lane. What should you do when you see this sign on the lorry? A. Move into the right-hand lane. B. Leave the motorway at the next exit. C. Pass the lorry on the left. D. Stop behind the flashing lights. Correct answer, C. Question 16. You're driving behind a heavy goods vehicle. What should you do if it signals left but steers to the right? A. Drive on, keeping to the left. B. Hold your speed and sound your horn. C. Overtake on the right of it. D. Slow down and let the vehicle turn. Correct answer, D. Questions 17. You're following a long vehicle as it approaches a crossroads. What should you do if it signals left, but moves out to the right? A. Stay well back and give it room. B. Get closer in order to pass it quickly. C. Overtake it as it starts to slow down. D. Assume the signal is wrong and that it's turning right. Correct answer A. Questions 18. You've stopped at the zebra crossing. When may you move off? A. When the pedestrians have cleared your side of the road. B. When the driver behind you sounds their horn. C. When the oncoming car moves off. D. When the pedestrians have completely crossed. Correct answer, D. Questions 19. You are driving and see this sign. What does it warn you about? A. Risk of falling rocks. B. Soft verges. C. Side winds. D. Steep hill to the left. Correct answer A. Questions 20. Why should you look carefully for motorcyclists and cyclists at junctions? A. They may want to turn into the side road. B. They may slow down to let you turn. C. they're harder to see. D. They might not see you turn. Correct answer, C. Questions 21. You're driving on a one-way street. What should you do if you realize you've taken the wrong route? A. Reverse out of the road. B. Continue and find another route. C. Turn around in a side road. D. Reverse into a driveway. Correct answer, C. Questions 22. Which vehicle is most likely to take an unusual course at a roundabout? A. Taxi. B. Estate car. C. Delivery van. D. Long vehicle. Correct answer, D. Questions 23. You're driving on a country road that has no pavement. What should you anticipate finding on your side of the road? A. Motorcycles. B. Bicycles. C. Pedestrians. D. Horse riders. Correct answer, C. Questions 24. Where is your vehicle most likely to be affected by side winds? A. On a long, straight road. B. On a narrow country lane. C. On an open stretch of road. D. On a busy stretch of road. Correct answer, C. Questions 25. What should you do when you're overtaking a motorcyclist on a windy day? A. Pass very slowly. B. Pass closely. C. Pass widely. D. Pass immediately. Correct answer, C. Questions 26. What does fuel-efficient driving achieve? A. Increased exhaust emissions. B. Increased fuel consumption. C. Improved road safety. D. Damage to the environment. Correct answer, C. Questions 27. How much more fuel will you use by driving at 70 miles per hour compared with driving at 50 miles per hour? A. About 5%. B. About 15%. C. About 75%. D. About 100%. Correct answer B. Questions 28. When would you use the right-hand lane of a two-lane dual carriageway? A. When you're staying at the minimum allowed speed. B. When you're traveling at a constant high speed. C. When you're turning right or overtaking. D. When you're passing a side road on the left. Correct answer, C. Questions 29. How should you use the lanes on a motorway? A. Use the lane that has the least traffic. B. Keep to the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking. C. Overtake using the lane that's clearest. D. Stay in one lane until you reach your exit. Correct answer B. Questions 30. What does this sign mean? A. End of use of speed cameras. B. Enforcement cameras are in use. C. Area for taking photographs. D. Slow down before the speed camera. Correct answer B. Questions 31. What does this sign mean? A. Parking place for pedal cycles. B. Riding of pedal cycles prohibited. C. Route for pedal cycles only. D. Pedal cycle route crossing or joining road ahead. Correct answer D. Questions 32. If you see alternatively flashing red lights, what must you do? A. Stop. B. Continue driving because the lights aren't working properly. C. Drive slowly and carefully. D. Call police immediately and report the faulty traffic light. Correct answer A. Questions 33. Why is it important to wear suitable shoes when you're driving? A. To maintain control of the pedals. B. To enable you to adjust your seat. C. To enable you to walk for assistance if you break down. D. To prevent wear on the pedals. Correct answer A. Questions 34. You want to turn right from a main road into a side road. What should you do just before turning? A. Check for traffic overtaking on your right. B. Stop and set the parking brake. C. Cancel your right turn signal. D. Select first gear. Correct answer A. Questions 35. What should you do before driving into a tunnel? A. Switch off your radio. B. Switch on your windscreen wipers. C. Close your sunroof. D. Take off your sunglasses. Correct answer D. Questions 36. You're driving at night on an unlit road. What should you do if you're following another vehicle? A. Switch off your headlights. B. Flash your headlights. C. Use dipped headlights. D. Use full beam headlights. Correct answer C. Questions 37. Which vehicles can use bus lane? A. Buses, cycles, and taxis. B. Buses only. C. Buses and cycles. D. Buses and cars. Correct answer A. Questions 38. What restrictions apply to people who have a provisional driving license? A. They can't drive over 30 miles per hour. B. They can't drive with more than one passenger. C. They can't drive unaccompanied. D. They can't drive at night. Correct answer C. Questions 39. When are you allowed to stop on a motorway? A. When you need to walk and get fresh air. B. When you wish to pick up hitchhikers. C. When you need to use a mobile telephone. D. When you're signaled to do so by traffic signals. Correct answer D. Questions 40. Why is it dangerous to travel too close to the vehicle ahead? A. Your engine will overheat. B. Your mirrors will need adjusting. C. Your view of the road ahead will be restricted. D. Your sat-nav will be confused. Correct answer, C. Questions 41. Where should you stop to rest if you feel tired while you're traveling along a motorway? A. On the hard shoulder. B. On the central reservation. C. On a slip road. D. At the nearest service area. Correct answer, D. Questions 42. What's the nearest you may park to a junction? A. 10 meters, 32 feet. B. 12 meters, 39 feet. C. 15 meters, 49 feet. D. 20 meters, 66 feet. Correct answer A. Questions 43. You're approaching a junction where the traffic lights aren't working. What should you do when a police officer gives this signal? A. Turn right only. B. Stop at the stop line. C. Continue ahead only. D. Turn left only. Correct answer B. Questions 44. When should you check the engine oil level? A. When the engine is hot. B. Before a long journey. C. Every time you drive the car. D. Early in the morning. Correct answer B. Questions 45. You're driving in busy traffic. You want to pull up just after a junction on the left. When should you signal? A. As you're passing or just after the junction, or B. Just before you reach the junction. C. Well before you reach the junction. D. It would be better not to signal at all. Correct answer A. Questions 46. What should you do when you're passing loose sheep on the road? A. Go very slowly. B. Briefly sound your horn. C. Herd them to the side of the road. D. Pass quickly but quietly. Correct answer A.